Joining us now to talk more about this. Damon, I was surprised. Prince George's County Public Schools, 7 more days they're going to be inside the house with their parents.
That's crazy. I mean, it just goes to show, and again, we had that combo, right? Snow and sleet, and a lot of the totals were lower, but that ice, it definitely...
It's the hardest part.
Yes.
It's hard to get the shovel under there to clear those driveways and get us back up and running.
Yep, it may be less, but it's overall more impactful even than just pure snow. So we're feeling it, and folks, we're really going to feel this cold too that is not going to give us much of a break. That sun is already starting to set as we look out toward Reagan off in the distance there. A very snowy view and a very shaky one at that. We have had a lot of wind across the region here throughout, especially the afternoon, and it's these gusty winds that are really going to start to amplify that cold air even more. Current temperatures across the region sitting in the 20s. Now this is warmer than we were yesterday during the height of the storm. Most of us barely got out of the teens, and that is due in part to the fact that we got some sunshine mixed in out there. It helped to bring up those temperatures. But again, the wind has made it feel even colder than that. Here we have it. Wind gusts throughout the afternoon have been pretty consistent, averaging between 25 and 35 miles an hour for most of us. But at times, like here in D.C., we are experiencing occasional gusts upwards of 40 miles per hour, and that is what is still then producing a wind chill factor that is down in the single digits and the teens. And while we will see the wind let up a little bit tonight, it's not going to completely be calm, so that wind chill will be even more brutal as we head into the overnight hours. Now the good news is, at the very least, we have kicked out all of the precipitation from yesterday's storm. Basically the last of it. You can see it departing off the Atlantic coastline. We have a few snow showers left that are trying to nudge into our mountain counties, but outside of that, the rest of us are experiencing much calmer conditions. But as we head through the night tonight, like I just mentioned, our attention really is on how brutally cold it is about to be. And this right here is why we have that potential for a refreeze. And it's pretty much likely any area that looks wet or slushy right now is going to turn icy again by tomorrow morning. Air temperatures, they're going to be down in the single digits, and just about everyone is going to be right around 0 degrees. And that in and of itself is brutally cold. We could test some records early tomorrow morning. The old record in D.C. for the low on Tuesday is 6, set all the way back in 1935. That is likely to be broken. Annapolis as well. Now, Martinsburg, Dulles, for example, those records probably won't be touched. But either way, we're still going to get extremely close. Now, here's where the real impact comes in, though. Like I mentioned, that cold air is already enough by itself, but because we're going to have gusts around 20 to 25 miles an hour straight into the morning tomorrow, this is what most of us are going to wake up to. We're going to have a wind chill below 0, likely 5 below, around D.C. inside the Beltway. But look off to the north and west. It's going to be even worse, with wind chills possibly down to 15, even 20 below 0. Folks, that is cold you just don't want to mess with. You don't want to be out in. But if you do have to be out tomorrow morning, wear those layers, grab a face mask, and have no exposed skin to this cold if you can help it. And throughout the day tomorrow, there will be some slight relief, but really we don't get much of an improvement through the day on Tuesday and really straight through the next several days. The only thing that's really going to help us out is that the wind is going to be less and less of a factor as we move on into the rest of the week. So folks, that's the big story. We are really going to continue to see that brutally cold air as we move about, with highs barely back in the 20s each day, overnight lows in the single digits. Going to make it tough to clean up that snow and ice. And then I know there's already talks about this weekend. Let's just put it this way. No need to panic. No need to worry about this just yet. There is a signal, but there is not a guarantee at all. We have some light snow in the forecast, but for the time being, we'll just continue to work on digging things out, and we'll keep you posted on how things shape up for the weekend.